Okay, and today we're going to be talking about a problem that is going on with the NHL right now. So, the coronavirus is affecting the shortage of NHL sticks, and this is a huge problem. So, we're going to read this little article that was put out by SBCSports.com. Here we go. The coronavirus impacting the health and the lives of many around the world. There have been 43,708 confirmed cases and 1,018 deaths linked to the illness, according to CBS News. With Chinese government stopping travel and work, companies are being impacted. That includes the companies that make sticks for the National Hockey League. Around 75% of the sticks used on the ice by the NHL players from Chinese factories, with Bayer, CM, True Hockey, getting the products and components from the country. NBC broadcaster Pierre McGuire said during the Sabres Red Wings game, I think on Tuesday. A travel have in China means the league has not received a new shipment of sticks since January, and, according to McGuire, a new equipment managers have informed there is a major shortage. Bauer told the Boston Globe that these claims are not totally accurate, but that does not mean they aren't concerned. Players are also aware that there is a stick shortage. They have no insight on when the travel will resume. They are being extra careful what they do when they have. I've been kind of looking for some, and I think that they've kind of slowed up a bit for obvious. For a good reason, Bruins forward Charlie Coyle, who uses CM sticks, told the Boston Globe, So I'm trying to make do. Try not to break too many right now. Anyone who has watched the first few minutes of a professional hockey game knows these guys go through sticks a lot more than someone playing pond hockey with their friends. And some players are reportedly trying to limit the number of sticks they use. According to McGuire, an equipment manager told him players were using a one-stick limit for practice and maybe two for games. Dan McCrose, who overlooks Pro League and player endorsements at Warrior, an equipment company that does not ship out of China, told the Globe that players who endorse other brands have reached out to him about a potential switch. He also said that his company was extending to the hours to ensure that they have enough sticks to provide other players if it comes to that. Bayer Hockey CEO Ed Canali eased some problem with concern, telling the Boston Globe that the company has backup stock in the U.S. and Canada that meet these needs. That's a problem. If they're not getting sticks, they're gonna run out, and then the league is gonna be like, shoot, they're gonna be out of sticks, and then and you can't play hockey without a stick. You're not gonna say this ain't like soccer, and you're just gonna kick the puck around with your skate. Plus, that wouldn't even work because you would have to kick like with your foot like this, and you would have to kick it to the side. Like your foot would have to be to the side like this, and then when the puck would come over, you would have to hit it like this. Or else there would be a 90% chance you miss it. So that's a problem. And I mean, the coronavirus is causing problems around the world, but I did not think it would affect the NHL. Not at all. I guess I was wrong. So there you go. Coronavirus is affecting the NHL. This is not good news for the NHL. They did say 75% of the sticks, so hopefully the 25% of the other sticks should hopefully be still making sticks, and they'll still get produced sticks. But they haven't gotten a shipment since January, and we're pretty much halfway through February almost. So that's a problem. I wonder what the NHL is going to do about this. I'm probably the only YouTuber who has talked about this, but I won't be the only YouTuber that talks about the next topic, which is about Connor McDavid getting a quad injury. I don't know what a quad is, and it better not be a four-wheeler quad or whatever. But anyways, he has an injury. Let's take a look at this one now. So he's out 2 to 3 weeks for Oilers with quad injuries. Center is not expected to be sidelined long term, the GM says. McDavid will be out 2 to 3 weeks for Davidson Oilers with a left quad injury. That's a normal timeline for this injury. Oilers general manager Ken Holland said Tuesday, "We're hoping it can be a little bit less. No surgery. It's not long term. We'll double back a week and find out if it's more serious. We know what it is. It's a quad injury. It's going to heal. It's just going to take some treatment." McDavid was injured during the 3-2 win against the Nashville Predators on Sunday. The center went into the boards after being checked by Predators defenseman Dante Fabro, 3:58 of the second period. Ice knee to knee between the boards, played 5 minutes and 47 seconds in the third, and was on the ice at the buzzer. "I just banged it," McDavid said on Monday. It's a little sore and swollen. I took an extra day here, and we'll see how it feels tomorrow. It's kind of a Charlie horse, whatever the heck that is. Kind of lower part of the quad, top of the knee part. It was really sore, and it was a bit of a grind, but I just tried to work through it. Holland said McDavid, who practiced on Monday and took part of the power play drills before leaving early, went to Toronto to work for his rehab team. He's got a team of people there. He's going to do some treatment there when we're on this road trip. We expect to see Connor McDavid back here when we get back next Monday, Holland said. The Oilers host the Blackhawks tonight at 9 p.m. It begins a 3-game road trip with the Tampa Bay Lightning, then they play the Panthers, and then the Hurricanes, and then the trip ends. McDavid has 81 points, 30 goals, 51 assists in 55 games this season, 4 points behind teammate Leon Draisaitl for the NHL lead. Edmonton, who has 29-20-6 record, is second place in the Pacific Division, tied with the Vegas Golden Knights and the Calgary Flames, 3 points behind the Vancouver Canucks. It's a tight division. He's the best player in the world, Draisaitl, and if he's missing on our team, you know it hurts. You know you're going to have to find a way around that, but we have to come in with the right mindset and find our own game away from him. Without him, it's going to be a tight checking group, and that's how we defend like crazy and trying to win the games that way. I think that we have some guys to do that. I'm very confident in this group. Oilers goalie Mike Smith agreed with Draisaitl. This challenge for the veteran guys in this locker room is to make sure we rise to the challenge and not taking it doomsday in here. Smith said, knowing Connor, he'll do everything he can to make sure he bets back as soon as possible. That's probably a typo in the article there. In the meantime, we're in an important time of the season where points are not going to come easy. Coach Dave Tippett said to the Oilers, we'll have to adjust without McDavid, and that's a problem because McDavid's second in points, 3 behind Draisaitl. And to be honest, I know this might make some of you Oilers fans watching this video out there angry, but McDavid and Draisaitl are basically are the only 2 players that are doing stuff on the team. They're basically carrying the team, and Mike Smith as well. He's been playing out of his freaking mind, and James Neal played good in the stretch a while for there too. So Edmonton is in a risky spot here. We'll figure that out. Still working on that, Tippett said. All I know is that we have 12 forwards now, and they'll all play. I think this team will grow a lot, and I'm really interested to see how we come along. Lots of teams around this league have injuries, and I'm interested to see how this impacts us. I'm stressed from camp, and we have to play as a team, and this puts us to the test. It's our team concept that'll pull us through. Holland said how the Oilers will play without McDavid could impact their approach to the NHL trade deadline, which is on February 24th. Now, I wanted to talk about this. Could they go out and try to go get someone that could be kind of like a rental for McDavid, and then they'll just take him, they'll just let him loose on free agency, or maybe they'll keep him, who knows. Maybe this player that they'll get in the trade deadline, maybe they can keep, and then they'll have that fire player. So yeah. The win-loss record is going to be affecting my hearing, Holland said. We have 7 games before the deadline, so we have to win some hockey games to continue to be in a position to do something. This is the second injury to McDavid's left leg in the past 10 months. He had multiple tears in his left knee and a broken tibia after hitting the goalpost during the final game of the season last season on April 6th. He revealed last month that he declined to have surgery in order to be able to play this season. Holland said the quad injury is totally unrelated to the injury from April, and that despite the results of MRI taken Monday, McDavid wanted to keep playing. He wants to be in the lineup tonight. He was not happy he's out. He wants to play. He understands those games are big. It's fun time of the year, and he wants to be a part of it. Holland said, I know when we were together last night. He was disappointed, and he's motivated to get back. I know he wants to get back quickly as possible. Tippett said, you lose a guy like Connor, everybody's saying, what's going on here? But he's in good spirits, and he said that 2 to 3 weeks we'll see. He's anxious to get back already. We'll miss him on the power play. That's a big bite not having him. And sometime we'll get our chance. And someone else will get a chance. And obviously, we'll get a few less 5-on-5 chances because he generates so much on his own. Yeah, that's true. McDavid, it's arguably, you might say Crosby, you might say Draisaitl, some might say Bergeron or Marchand. Any players like that. Some might even say like Ekman Larson, Keller, who knows. It's very arguable, but they might say that Connor McDavid is one of the best players in the league. And Connor McDavid may be the best player in the league, arguably, but without him, your team's garbage. I'm sorry, but you have Draisaitl, and that's basically it. You have Mike Smith, and then James Neal's probably the third best player on that, third other best player on the team, and then you have everyone else. So yeah, let's get into the third story now. This is the third and final story. This one was a little interesting. Ed Belfour, we'll do a career video on him at some point. He was an NHL great, told officers he was out of control during a hotel intoxication thing. I don't know. So NHL Hall of Fame goalie and Ed Belfour was self-admittedly out of control last month when he was arrested at a Kentucky hotel in a public intoxication case. Newly released police video of the incident showed. Bowling Green Police Department body cam footage showed that the moment Belfour, 54, was found on the ground of a Kentucky Grand Hotel and Spa around 1 a.m. on January 28th. Oh, that was a little bit ago. In the video obtained by TMZ Sports on Tuesday, Belfour can be seen on the ground holding a curtain rod that appears to have been ripped from a wall. Several officers are heard asking the former hockey pro to identify himself as he lay on the ground in silence before being taken into custody. An employee at the hotel law enforcement that Belfour had been kicking the locked door to the spa in addition to damaging hotel property. And an inherent Belfour could be heard talking to police. I didn't want to cause problems. What? That's so dumb. You did that on your own. He was later asked by the police, to which he said, "I was out of control." Earlier in the night, Belfour was allegedly drinking in a hotel bar where he got into an argument with the manager and then hit a window. The Dallas Morning News reported, citing police records. That's when he went up to the second floor in 1991. Call was placed, and a 911 call was placed. Sorry, he was charged with criminal mischief and public intoxication. Belfour played for the Dallas Stars in 5 seasons of the franchise, and only won the Stanley Cup title in 1999. He was later inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. What the heck? I mean, I know a lot of this drunk stuff happens all the time. I mean, back when I had the Hockey Kid, some of you subscribers might remember that, but back when we had the Hockey Kid, we had the Babcock saga, and then the guy drank beer. What is this? I can't escape it no matter what channel I'm operating. And I mean, I don't know why he would do this. It's stupid. It's just dumb. So yeah, there you go. That's it for this one. That's it for news. News roundup. I forget what this series is called already. Thank you guys for watching. You guys enjoy, please like and subscribe. Check out the Discord server as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.